Hey guys, it's Jan. Welcome back. So I'm doing my September favorites, and I'm so super happy that I'm doing this a little bit earlier as opposed to later, because it always seems like I'm doing my favorites like in the first week of the new month. So let me just jump right in and show you what I have. I'm gonna make sure I have everything here that I want to show you, and it looks like I do. So let me just get started. I'm going to start with three hair care products that have really kind of taken the place of my keratin treatment, which is why I haven't gotten it lately. And what can I say? They work, so if I could save myself a couple $100, I'm going to do that. So these three products are really great. I'm going to start with probably my most favorite out of the three, because on its own it's just a fantastic product. And this is the Crema Ultra Moisturizing Daily Conditioner for all hair types. It's from Terax, and it's just a fantastic product. Hair conditioner wise, it leaves my hair smooth, very soft. Like I said, if I were to just blow it out after this, I'm sure it would just have the effects of what I feel when it's wet and then dry. It would just be a really great product. And I got this in my beauty supply store, and it's from the Terax hair care line. And Terax hair care line is really something that's not really spoken of on YouTube. It's kind of underrated, but in some circles of people who have used it, they know it to be very, very good. So I want to turn you guys on to this. It's Terax, and it's really great. Another thing that I want to show you that I use in conjunction with that, when I get out, my hair is wet, I wrap it up in a towel, but I put a little bit of this in my hand. It's the Cheese Silk Infusion, and what I do is I put like less than a dime's worth amount in my hand, and from here on down I put it in my hair, and I kind of just squish it around in my hair, throw my hair up in a towel, and start doing some makeup. And the heat of my hair from the shower actually makes this penetrate more. And what it is the silk reconstructing complex. A little too much of this will give your hair the greasies, so I would say use it sparingly. And it really just is a great product to leave in your hair while you're waiting to dry it, and it's just really great. So those two in conjunction are like hitting pay dirt. And then lastly, what I've been using, this is something I had in my vanity as well, and it's the Ever Straight Brazilian Keratin Therapy flat iron spray from Organix, and it is a great product to use. And at least for me personally, this is just personally, because I don't know how your hair is, but for my hair, this is all working. And what I'll do is I'll take my hair out of the towel, ready to dry it, and then I am drying it at this point. Let's say I'm drying it, and then I'm going to be ready to flat iron it. And then as I'm about to flat iron it, it's dry, and I spray this product in, and it's just a flat iron spray, and it really just, I think with those three products and using just the right amount of it has left my hair feeling even more clean on its third and fourth day. I really don't have to use anything because my hair is straight from this. My hair is silky and smooth from this. I don't need to add any more. Maybe to my ends if I feel that they need a little something, if they're looking a little dry or something. But these three products together, to me, are what's keeping me from going to get my keratin treatment, which I think is great because I think either is great. The keratin treatment I just love anyway. But let's just say you don't want to spend that money and you're debating on getting a keratin treatment, but you just don't want to spend that money. These three together might be your answer, until you really decide what you want to do. So anyway, that's that. So the next thing is a good old standby. It can be found in the drugstore. My mom used it. My grandmother used it. More my grandmother. My mom, I guess, yeah, my mom used this too. But I remember it being in my grandmother's, medicine cabinet, and it's Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser. It's a great product, and it's also a makeup remover, and this is what I've been using for my skin. Has not left me with clogged pores. I don't have any, well, right now I have a little bit of shine because I've been wearing makeup for like, I don't know, since 6 o'clock this morning, so it's like 4 hours now. But it's not leaving my skin greasy, no any adverse effect. Like I said, no clogged pores. The smell is great. It works instantly. I mean, instantly. I put this in a washcloth, or I'll put it directly on my face, and I'll work it into a little bit of a lather, and then take a warm, wet washcloth and just lay it on my face. And within a minute, my makeup is melted off. I mean, completely. I never use waterproof makeup anyway, or at least products like mascara, that I never use because it's not worth the effort in trying to get that stuff off your face. But I'm sure it would work really good with it. But I use just regular mascara, any mascara that I use, and everything just melts off, and if I feel super, super clean when I use this product. So I can't rave about this enough. So this is Pond's Cold Cream Cleanser good old standby. Sometimes our grandmothers and our mothers really knew what they were doing when it came to makeup, despite everything today with, you know, makeup and how high-end it is and whatnot. But I do, on that note, I do want to say the rest of my stuff is pretty high-end. So let's just get to it. Two perfumes. This I was going to show you a haul, but I started using everything. And sometimes I just, to sit down and get everything out for a haul is fun. I like showing it, but sometimes I feel a little too showy. You know, this is what I got this week. This is what I got. Sometimes I just want to use my stuff and just tell you about it as I'm going through my, you know, my process of using it. So that's what I'm doing with this. This I bought a couple weeks ago, and it's Marchesa, and it's a rollerball perfume. It's $25, and it's the design house is Marchesa. Georgina Chapman is the designer. She does a lot of the red carpet looks. And I will say this, it's a very old-fashioned French-smelling fragrance. It's very soft, it's very floral. There is one fragrance that if I can remember what the name is, you'll know right away how this smells, because it's an old-time classic fragrance. But it just smells like an old French fragrance. It might be very reminiscent of Annick Goutal, which is a really good French design house of really beautiful but slightly expensive perfumes from France. It kind of reminds me of a couple of those, but nonetheless, it's in Sephora if you want to try it or smell it, and I like it. It's the dry down is very soft and floral. It almost smells powdery towards the end of the day. Another one that you probably not surprised with, my Burberry. I love it. I got this on vacation in Florida. I'm not very good at describing notes again, but definitely has amber, definitely a rich, sophisticated scent, definitely, or let's say most likely, vanilla in here. Just a really good classic scent. The dry down on this I wish lasted much longer than the Marchesa does. It doesn't. I do have to carry this if I'm wearing it in the morning just to smell it again later in the afternoon, but that's not such a big deal. I just like my perfume to be sprayed once and to smell it a few hours later on. I don't so much with this, but nonetheless, I still love it. Now we're getting into makeup. The Givenchy foundation I picked up in Florida is fantastic. I needed a shade darker, I will admit, but it's just a wonderful product. It really is. It is an airy light matte radiance foundation. They described it perfectly on here. It's very light. It does give radiance. I don't have any spotlight on today. I only have Becca on my nose, but the luminosity is coming through on my skin. It is buildable. I do feel that if I want a real superior kind of matte finish, I will have to add more, but I have freckles. I don't mind my little freckles coming through. I could care less. And the name of it, I'm going to butcher it. It's Éclat Matissime, I think. I'm not sure. I do know a little French, but I'm not well versed in everything, and it is just a really, really good product. One fluid ounce cost me $52, but that's the going rate for good foundation. And that's probably now more on the more inexpensive of good foundations now in terms of prices, because there are some that are, you know, twice that price. Double Wear concealer. This one is in 02 light medium. Fantastic. This is always in my makeup bag. I ran out of my airbrush concealer from Clinique. I ran out of it. That was very good. This is very good. This is really good. I do my concealer work after I put on my foundation, so I like that bright pop of, you know, brightness under my eyes, and this works with all types of foundation, whether it's mineral powder, whether it's a liquid, whether it's a cream, you know, whatever I'm putting on top of, it blends seamlessly into it, and I think it's just really excellent. And one of my mom friends at school asked me, and if you watch this video, this is the one I was talking about when I told you, when I messaged you back. So Double Wear, Estee Lauder, really good. Okay, I think that's that. Let's get into eyeshadows. Two eyeshadows I picked up in Paris in April that I've not really used that much except for this month, the last few weeks, and I have to say, they made it into my favorites. They kind of surprised me. They've been sitting here all this time, and I'm buying more makeup, and I had these really great products. Packaging is horrible. Packaging is horrible on these. I'll tell you what they are. They're Kiko Cosmetics. Really bad packaging. My lipsticks are badly packaged as well. Beautiful colors, great pigmentation. Just the packaging really needs to be revamped. The colors themselves are absolutely beautiful. This is number 135 from Kiko. They don't have names, and I have to say the store I bought these in was a mall that we searched for. We found It was after that wine tasting day, so naturally, you know, it's tipsy shopping, and I loved it. So here I am. I'm in this mall. I'm looking for Bourjois. That's what I was looking for. This Bourjois store. I couldn't find it. Turns out it wasn't even there anyway. Found this Kiko store, and I had a great time. And I bought a bunch of stuff that day. But these colors are really great, and they're very autumnal. And I did swatch them. I'll swatch them again. They last. They're pigmented. They have a beautiful sheen to them. This is number 135, and I love it. I think that they're just really, really pretty, and I'm going to say they're pretty good for most skin tones. You know, if you're really super dark skin tone, this might come up as just a beautiful sheen to your skin, but there's nothing wrong with that. You know, I think that's great. And this one here is just a beautiful taupe. It's number 125, and it is, again, just a beautifully pigmented, very nice, silvery kind of taupe. And we all have colors like this in our collection, but just beautiful. And I'm glad that I rediscovered them, and that's what's the good thing about shopping your own stash. As far as the other two eyeshadows I'm going to show you, it's what I have on today, so I thought that would be really fitting in showing you in my favorites. This is Laura Mercier's American Coffee. You guys have heard me talk about this before. It is just a really great, universally flattering brown color. I've used this for my eyebrows. It looks light here. It does pack more color, but if you can't quite see it here on my hand, you could see it as my transition color there. So I love this, and I've been using this a lot in September. Along with this one, this is Chanel's Mirifique. I've been using this too. Rediscovered it, put quite a dent in it, as you can see, and it's what I have on my lids. And what I love about Mirifique, especially with the bold lip, is that you can really blend it out and make it as soft as you want, but you're going to be left with a beautiful, really beautiful sparkle. It's not even a shimmer. This is a sparkle eyeshadow, and I love it. And I wear sparkle during the day, provided it's done, you know, sparingly and you don't look ridiculous. But these two I've been loving, a new favorite eyeshadow combination. So love those. And now my bold lip. You guys know, if you've been watching my outfit of the days, I love bold lips. And two bold colors that I've been really particularly loving is what I have on today. This one's Russian Red by MAC, which everyone knows, Russian Red. I did put a little light lip gloss over it just to tone it down slightly because I am going out in a little bit. And then what I have with it and what I've been using with it is MAC's Red lip liner, which is what I swatched, and Russian Red is right next to it. So those two there. And then I've been using this one too. It's Guerlain, and it's number 76 Gracy, and it's just a beautiful coral red. I got this when we were on vacation last month as well, and I've been using that as well. Just a beautiful coral red lipstick. The packaging could not be any more beautiful. I mean, it's just a very decadent, luxurious packaging. Just beautiful. And I keep this out of my children's way because my daughter likes to come in and she touches it, and my son likes to play with the mirror, and it's a pricey lipstick, so I don't want that broken. And then, of course, I love my neutral lips. So these two have made it to my favorites as far as a neutral lip. And this one here is Chanel's number 38. It's Superstition. Beautiful color. Beige with a goldy pink kind of shimmer to it. That's the way I describe it anyway. It's right there, right along those knuckles. It's very, very light, but I've been loving that. And then the lip gloss I've been loving is number 297, and it's called Sweet Beige by Chanel. And I did have this swatched, and it's just a beautiful beige lipstick. It is in their fall collection, I believe, and I'll hold it up close. Hopefully you can see it's got a beautiful shimmer to it. So it's a pinky beige with a beautiful definite gold shimmer to it, but I love it. And I actually put that over my Russian Red today just to, you know, tone it down. It's not unusual for me to take a very neutral lip gloss and put it over a very bold lipstick, and that's a nice way to tone it down. Or do vice versa. Put the neutral lip gloss on first and then go over it with your bold lipstick, and you'll get a different kind of effect. But anyway, so that is my September favorites, and I don't want to do an outfit of the day. It's going to be too long in this video. I'll do another one, and I'll show you, I guess, my face of the day in that one again as well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, guys, and I will see you soon. Bye, everyone.